Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of the Dawn of MMA, save here in WMMA 5, with 1FC in this sports-like presentation, as far as this idea of presenting this style of fighting as a sport more so than throwing them in an octagon, and kind of resembling a little bit of human cockfighting as 1FC with our second ever show here for this second episode. It's the showcase of one martial arts. We have a new main event for this show, as the card did get changed around mainly because about I wouldn't say probably 2-3 weeks ago. Yeah, 3 weeks ago, to be exact. Paul Varelans had ruptured his bladder, which is very tough, so he wasn't able to fight TK. And with that, had to get changed around the card a little bit. Basically, we had to take one of our main events from the One versus Gracie Jiu-Jitsu card, which is going to be Rickson, Gracie versus Volkan. That will now be the main event, which is a hell of a main event. As far as TK and Paul Varelans, they have been pushed back. We're also going to have two Dutch kickboxers. Well, again, we always want to say Dutch kickboxers, but that is Dutch Jiu-Jitsu artists, taking on Willie Peters. So that's going to be interesting, though, as we're also going to have Satake versus Kruijf Pittman. Both of them making their debuts for one. Inoue and Ilyukhin. Won Braga and Akihiro Gono, which is going to be a rematch from in the save. And then Kazuya Takahashi taking on Frank Shamrock, making his debut in this New Jersey card. So going to the East Coast. As, again, it's tough that Rickson's not going to be on that Gracie Jiu-Jitsu versus 1FC card. Especially now, now it's going to be Eric Paulson and Henzo Ismali and Royce Gracie. Originally, I wanted this to be the main event of the showcase of One Martial Arts. However, mainly because both guys are Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guys, it was just kind of like, it's probably a bad idea not to move that out of Brazil. We're also going to have TK and Paul Varelans now, instead of now fighting at the one showcase of One Martial Arts, it's now going to be at the One versus Gracie Jiu-Jitsu undercard, which, yeah, we might even push that back to the New Year, New Champ, which this is going to be the show where we're going to crown our first heavyweight champion on that show, which we're still waiting for everybody to get cleared up, ready to go. We're also going to have California Carnage, which is going to be our first show in California. You see, we already have some fights already set up, as Maurice Smith versus David Tank Abbott, as Tank's making his debut. Of course, Maurice Smith, we just saw him lose to Marco Ruas. It's kind of a shocking loss, but he knocked out Patrick Smith, so now he's taking on Maurice Smith, mainly because, again, the Huntington Beach bad boy, Tank Abbott, he knocked out Patrick Smith. It's going to be, I don't know if we would run the show in Huntington Beach. That'd be kind of cool to have Tank Abbott be kind of the hometown kid for our main event, but really, I just don't know if there's a venue. Well, I mean, we probably wouldn't have a lot of people anyways for the show, so, because what we had, I don't even think we had 1,000 people. Yeah, we had 49 people there for the Texas show, which again, it's so crazy. Oleg Taktarov choked out Boss Root, and what a fight that was, though. For the first show, as you could also see, I didn't even talk about this in the beginning. New skin for this series, mainly because I wanted to differentiate the WMMA 5 series that we're doing with the modern day UFC save and this save. And I felt like this kind of resembles a little bit of like a early 2000s, late 90s like website. Maybe not the colors so much, but that kind of idea. It was mainly because of these icons here, like the old, the phone here, and your fucking, which that TV is definitely not like a 2000s TV, than the old CTVs, but, yeah, it gives off that type of vibe. I don't know, maybe it's just me. If you guys don't like it, though, definitely can switch back. Will be no issue at all. As far as new people on the roster, there really hasn't been a new... Well, there has been a couple of guys, actually. We'll talk about them real quick. As far as... We have a hell of a judokan in Barnhard Spikers. As far as... he was... I want to say... Gosh, I believe I don't think he medaled in the Olympics. He might have medaled in the Olympics, now I'm thinking about it, for his country, but this is a very, very high-level judoka. He is going to be a problem for sure. We also have signed Alan Goes, which that's always fun because Alan Goes, I feel like he's going to fit this style very, very much so. Oh, we already have him taking on Masakatsu Funaki. Actually, did we? I thought we already signed Alan Goes. Maybe we didn't. Hold on. We can look at his employment history. Oh, no, yeah, we signed him this month, yeah. So, yeah, we just already made that fight happen. So, there we go. So, as far as Alan goes, newest guy as well. We talked about Eric Paulson as far as we have him taking on Enzo Gracie. We signed him mainly because he's 6-0. Like, he's just been on a tear. I don't know how long we'll keep him around. But as far as having that type of record, he's also beaten Marco Ruas, which is crazy to think about. Which is also, again, that was before the save. Pancrase too, yeah, that was September 9th. Oh, no, that was during the save. I thought it wasn't, but no, I believe the save started at July of 1993. So as far as Marco Ruas losing to someone in an open weight kind of setting like that to a middleweight, kind of crazy. Guy Metzger, though, as far as from the Lions Den, as far as the Sandman, Guy Metzger, he's already got 2 wins already. As far as I don't love Guy Metzger, but I enjoy his stuff, especially being a Texas guy. It's nice to have him on the card because we'll probably be running a lot of Texas shows. As far as Hiroki Kano, he is taking on Yuki Nakai at California Carnage. We haven't gotten a picture for him. He's someone like it's just hard to get a picture for. Some of the guys, again, from the Shudo early mid-90s shows, it's hard to get a picture for. He's one of them. But he is, I believe, Shudo's lightweight champion. I believe, yeah. Oh, welterweight champion. Yeah, because our weight classes are a little wonky compared to the rest of the world. And then Jan Lemolder, which, again, another Dutch kickboxer. You can never have enough of them, in my opinion. But really, more so, he has the kickboxing background, but he also has a very, very high-level Muay Thai background as well. He's going to be a lot of fun to see. Especially if he could fight someone like a Frank Shamrock or somebody else that's a middleweight. Well, actually, Frank's a cruiserweight, so that probably won't happen. Yeah, that's Kuzu Takahashi we'll be seeing tonight. As far as our... trying to think. Well, Vernon White. Yeah, Tiger Vernon White. Originally, I wasn't going to sign him, but he keeps on getting wins in the UFC. He'd only lost to Bustamante and Maurice Smith, so it's not like he's had terrible losses or anything like that. Just as far as, again, we're just really trying to get the roster up. Also, Wataru Sakata, who just lost to Kazuhiro Sakamoto, which is not great. He's a rings guy. I believe he fought in Pride, I think, once or twice. He's, a pro wrestler. He was the 0-1 junior heavyweight champ at one point, which is kind of crazy. As far as him, a karate background, kind of more so, I believe, kind of a Shinya Hashimoto kind of, I wouldn't say trainee or anything, but just the guy that kind of got him in with Inoue, and Inoue brought him into the Pride as far as, because Inoue was really close to the Pride people in the early 2000s. Hence why, again, Inoue was very much fucking dead set on using MMA and whatnot in the early 2000s as well. And I believe another new signee that doesn't have a picture as far as Yasunori Okuda, who, is doing pretty well for himself. He has only lost Ken Shamrock. Again, it's hard to get these guys that worked maybe 1 or 2 shows for either Shudo or Pancrase, and it's not really on tape. It's hard to get a picture for. But as far as how he'll do, as far as he's really just your kind of average Japanese talent of the time that is kind of more grounded in maybe not so jiu-jitsu, catch wrestling, or even a karate / probably just stick with those 3. Not a lot of kickboxers from Japan at that time. But, and also, as far as Yuki Nakai, as far as he'll be, of course, fighting at California Carnage, he's only lost to Masakatsu Funaki and Renzo Gracie, which is great for him as far as for his record. He hasn't really had a bad fight, too, as well. There's only 1 bad fight. He's gotten a lot of finishes with rear naked chokes. He's gotten an Americana as well. He's a guy who gets the job done as a lightweight, too. That's exciting to think about. The lightweight division's coming together pretty well, actually. At first, I was pretty nervous because at one point it was just Ramiro Sato, but now it's gotten pretty. As far as it's gotten some depth now, which is nice. But yeah, that's just as far as some of the newer people on the roster. Now we can get into the showcase of one martial arts here as Rickson at 210, which is very, very small for our kind of heavyweight division. He might be better off as a cruiserweight to just cut that 5 pounds, but as far as giving up that much weight to Volkan is going to be interesting for him. Wanda Braga and Akihiro Gono, which is, of course, welterweight contest. Kazuyo Takahashi and Frank Shamrock. Inoue, Macaulay Ilyukhin. And then, as far as another heavyweight fight, which Kruijf is coming in at 270, which is crazy, because he doesn't seem that big when he wrestles for WCW, but 270, my God, that is just massive. As far as he is definitely the biggest guy on the card by far. And then another heavyweight contest with Ed de Kruijf and then Willie Peters on the card as well. As far as for our main event was, it's kind of cool though, as far as the little gloves here. As far as Volkan, he's 1-0. Of course, making his one debut. For Rickson, 4-0. Also making his one debut. Very, very close to the betting lines though. Minus 190 for Rickson, plus 150 for Volkan. I wouldn't mind throwing some money down on Volkan, to be honest. For him being an underdog and him being a little bigger, not a terrible idea, to be honest. We'll see, though. As far as Rickson's definitely maybe a little bit more talented on the ground, but grappling-wise, as far as like actual getting to the ground, I think Volkan might be a little bit more talented. But Frank Shamrock, a huge favorite of a Kazuya Takahashi, which to me I think is a little crazy. I know obviously Frank's incredible, but Kazuya Takahashi's not bad at all. And I think it just shows you how great Frank is to be that much of a favorite, especially with only one fight in his career. But he was somebody that just had a crazy, crazy run. I mean, when your first fight is coming out of Folsom Prison against Boss Rutan after training in the dojo, I think he trained there for like 6 or 8 months over in Pancrase. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. And as far as for Wanda Braga and the Magic Man, Akihiro Gono as Wonder the Crusher Braga. 2-1, the one loss against Akihiro Gono. We probably could have this fight be for the title, to be honest, because they are 1-2 in the welterweight division. But I mean, yeah, it's crazy again to show how talented Gono is. They fought at December 1994, and to have that, to lose in almost about a little over 6 months now time, to have the rematch and still be a plus 380 underdog shows you how talented he is. But yeah, both guys 20, 21 years old, very, very young. Yeah, as far as Akihiro Gono, does have a kickboxing background, so there was somebody from Japan that at least started off with kickboxing, but I would say he's kind of more so, by that point, had really trained really well for his grappling and submission skills as Yamato Damashi. I always forget how to pronounce it now. I had it nailed down when we did the Pride of C-Safe, and now I have lost that pronunciation. But yeah, Yamato Inoue taking on Macaulay Ilyukhin, a incredible sambo fighter. Both 28 though, as far as Lions Den trainee for Inoue. Of course, Japan, but also an Hawaiian background as well. Both guys 205 for this fight. This is going to be a really good fight, though. I think both guys stylistically kind of match up pretty well. Maybe Ilyukhin might have a better grappling advantage, but once it gets to the ground, though, Inoue is pretty good. It's going to be a pretty good fight. It might be the most back and forth fight of the card. And then for Satake. Yeah, Satake versus Kruijf Pittman. Both guys making their debuts. Of course, Kruijf Pittman, more known for, obviously, his time as a wrestler in WCW, but was a legitimate as far as the fucking, what they call the Airborne Rangers, as far as had that training, with hand-to-hand combat and jiu-jitsu and kind of the training you get during that program in the military. Started taking these fights around this time. Obviously, by this time, his age really went past him. I want to say Kruijf Pittman ended up eventually robbing some banks, which is fucking fascinating as far as that for what a life to have. I think he robbed like a couple of them. I could be wrong. I want to say that happened with Kruijf Pittman after WCW. But yeah, I mean, as far as Masahaki Satake is the favorite, which is really no surprise, him being such a great kickboxer. But we'll see how he does wrestling wise again. His amateur wrestling, I don't know if he wrestled in high school or anything, or if he wrestled in college, because I want to say he went to the military out of high school, so who knows? That's going to be interesting to see how Kruijf Pittman does in that one. And then for our prelim, the man we saw lose, and the guy that has the only background in one so far because of just being on that first ever show, losing to Paul Varlins, went the distance, which that fight too, him and Paul Varlins, yeah, that was a pretty back and forth fight, to be honest. He was stuffing a lot of takedowns, but Paul Varlins ended up landing over 100 strikes, ended up just getting outstruck in the end and losing in that affair. Now taking on Willie Peters, which, great Muay Thai, kickboxer, Dutch kickboxer. Ed is the clear favorite in this one, too. We'll see if we can take him down and get the win and get his first win in his career. It's going to be pretty fascinating, though, to see how that all plays out. As, again, both guys main eventing and headlining a big show for the first time for us. And Forrest Volcon, significant weight advantage. But Hickson has the Blurcat stat picks advantage. It's great for him, because obviously I'd say he's got a lot of talent for sure. Probably the most talented Gracie, honestly, when you really think about it. As Kazuya Takahashi and Frank Shamrock here. Kazuya Takahashi was won his last 3 of the last 5 fights by decision, but of course he has been over in Pancrase, so they got only 15-minute rounds. So it's as far as it's not a foregone conclusion that's going to go the distance here for us with our system of 4 10-minute rounds. But for Frank Shamrock, huge favorite on the betting line. Wouldn't be surprised he comes out and just explodes onto Kazuya Takahashi and has a maybe not even 2 minutes of a finish. That was just kind of what he was doing in those early mid 90s, especially in the UFC. He was running through people. It was kind of crazy how talented and how just much of a supreme athlete he was compared to a lot of the guys he was fighting at the time. We'll see if that happens here tonight. And our only rematch on the show is Father Wonder, the Crusher, Braga, Magic Man, Akihiro Gono. Gono and Braga 1 and 2 on the welterweight rankings here for us, both making their debuts in one. And I mean, I think it's going to be fair to say if Akihiro Gono runs through Juan Braga, he'll definitely be the odds-on favorite to be the first ever welterweight champion for us, because I just don't know who could compete with him unless somebody comes into the mod and is able to give him a really run for his money. But I just don't know, man. He's very, very talented, very, very tough to put away. Gonna be an interesting fight for sure. As as far as it's I'm about to say it's Instin's just pro debut overall, so obviously his one debut, but it's officially Macaulay Ilyukhin is I always forget how to pronounce his name. But as far as Inoue, does have a couple of Blurcat stat picks. As far as that's, I think that's pretty fair. I think he's got a reasonable chance to pull off an upset. It's going to be a pretty good fight, though. I think it's going to be pretty competitive. We'll see. And for Kruijf Pittman, he's got the reach and size advantage. Going to be interesting to see how he does against Satake, who is a high-class kickboxer. I just, as far as if he gets one head kick in, even a tougher guy that is Kruijf Pittman, I just don't see it. He's going to get floored and dropped and probably knocked out with a head kick. We'll see. There. And for Willie Peters, significant weight advantage in this fight, but he is not the favorite at all. He is a large margin underdog here against Ed de Kruijf, as he's looking to get his first win of his career. And as far as Stanley Wright, our referee, cage judges here we go. As exchange strikes happen right in the center of the ring, neither fighter can land anything. Missed the jab at the right cross with Peters. Oh, connects with the right hand. There's Kruijf. No, shoots him with a takedown. Oh, yeah, he got it. No surprise there. Great grappling background for Ed, especially compared to Willie Peters. Some right hands, but doesn't deal with a whole lot of damage here. Oh, well, can't. Trying to get a side control there. Looking for the arm triangle. Yep, and he got it. Light work for Eddie Kruijf. Gets the win the 4-minute mark of the first round. And, yeah, gets his first win. Really just ran right through Willie Peters. Didn't really have a chance once they got to the ground. Willie was pretty much out of the fight pretty much from there on out. As he thanks all of his sponsors for backing him, also thanks his family, friends, support. He gets his first win, not only in just one, but in his career. So on to the main card now. Masaki, Satake, Craig Pittman, here we go. Counter left from Greg Pittman, doesn't connect it though. Again, with the large reach advantage, that should help him out a lot here. Which, yeah, looking like it's making Satake, as far as making it harder for him to hit him. Left hand misses the vicious right though. Jab, no power behind it at all. Jab, catches him with a right hook. Oh, cut him up there. Nasty cut above the eye. Right hook here after the jab, can't hit. Left jab, right hand. 1-2 there from Satake. 1-2 again. Jab, straight right. Oh, here we go. About to see a shot in from Pittman. Yeah, I was very surprised. Pittman hasn't even shot in for a takedown yet, but he's getting pressured by Satake. Kind of left hand. Well, falls for the feint. Oh boy, nice right hand after the jab. Satake's getting tired though, and you don't want to see that 4 minutes into the fight. We got a long ways to go, as there, that cut's not a problem, so we're back underway. Counter left hand disconnect. Jab, straight right again. Left hand right cross. Oh, so there's Pittman with a takedown. So there we go. Now looking for a scramble. Oh, he's got him at a waist lock here. Got back control. Eats a left hand to the side of the face here. Wow. As, control face first up against the ropes now. Smothered against the ropes. Again, you can't really do that against the ropes here. That's just too flimsy. They're not as strong as the cage, obviously. As now some dirty boxing here. Try to get some nasty strikes going. He's controlled face up against the ropes and takes a few left hands to the side of the face and ribs. Oh, face first up against the ropes again. That is not a great place to be if those ropes are grinding up against her face. I mean, obviously it's a lot more comfortable than the cage would be, but he is just getting fucked up here, is Pittman up against the ropes. Dirty boxing going, and now Satake again gets separated from Pittman, which again, he's wanting to get in and shoot, but he's wary of that striking capability of Satake. And he hits some of the right hand as the left jab hits, or doesn't hit, and there's a reopening of the cut. It's a straight right hand from Pittman. I mean, Craig looked a lot better than I anticipated. He's got a way better gas tank than Satake does, which is fair fucks to Greg Pittman at his age and his size, too, at 6'1", 270, to be able to have the just the wherewithal to hang in there longer than Satake can. Pretty impressive. And that's the end of the first round, but they're trying to work on the cut man. I would definitely say Satake won that round, but Craig Pittman did pretty good, though. He had the takedown, but that was pretty much it at the end of the day as well. Satake, cut him up. But, oh, here we go. A takedown right at the beginning of the second round. That's exactly what Craig Pittman needs. And now looking for a scramble, which, up first, but he's quick to wrestle Pittman up against the ropes here. Again, Satake keeps on winning on the scramble, which is tough for Pittman. Sharp right to the ear. Now a short left uppercut. Trapped him with it up against the ropes here with a quick elbow here. Knee from the clinch. Pressed him up with a nice uppercut. And again, they separate again. Craig Pittman's takedowns cannot be stopped. But I'm sure it's going to be another scramble. Yep, tries to sweep. Oh, but he gives up his back instead. That is not good. Craig Pittman, if he gets his hooks in, that's going to be all she wrote. Oh, wow, turns him over. Holy shit, Satake's... I figured Craig Pittman did not have a great grappling background, but I didn't think Satake would be this much of a better grappler once it got to the ground. As, it ends up with a waist lock. So let's see what Pittman does with it. Oh, rear naked choke. Oh, defends it. Rolls him out of the turtle position in the side control. Looking for Kimura. Oh my god, I got him. What a Kimura. There in the second round. Great win for Craig Pittman. Wow. But yeah, I definitely thought Satake was going to catch him with a head kick. Never ended up happening. Great job from Craig Pittman, man, as he, thanks to the Minnesota Martial Arts Academy, did not think he was going to beat Satake. But he gets the job done. As our next bout, let's see if we'll get another finish here. Make it 3 in a row. John McCarthy, Big John, is our referee. Cage side judges here. Here we go. They touch gloves. They get in close here. Down in a position in the clinch here. Oh, look for the takedown. Yeah, Ensign, good job there. Doesn't stop that one, though. So we'll see what McCall can do. Trying to pass. So it's a scramble. Oh, well. Ensign's holding him down in a turtle position. Thought maybe he's going to jump for a knee. Oh, went for it. But he already clinched back up there. He's probably going to take him down. Yeah, he can't stop that. He's a goddamn Russian bear in there as he blocked an attempted sweep, though. Keeps him getting a few quick strikes. Ensign's trying to sweep from the bottom. Oh, here we go. Elevator sweep. It does get him, partially, but it got him enough to get a scramble. Up, ends up, sees a leg, his left in, tried to go for it. Oh, and he can't get it, so he's going to end up losing out now with Ensign holding him down. If he, again, jumps for a knee or even jumps for a ghillie, that could be it for Ensign and get a win. But, boy, just seems like Ilyukhin understands how much of a better grappler he is and is willing to take those risks if he gets a chance to finish this fight early. There's a straight right hand after the jab fails to land, and here comes a trip. That's excellent. That's a leg trip. And, man, I mean, Ilyukhin, I figured he was going to be a really good grappler. Figured it might be a little back and forth, but it has pretty much been all Ilyukhin with his sambo. He's been able to take him down once they clinch up pretty much at will. He had more dominant position to grapple again, and again with a takedown attempt. Oh, this time, though, Ensign stops it again, but it's a takedown for Ilyukhin, and that's going to be the end of the round. Yeah, as far as Ensign stopped a couple of them, but 4 takedowns in a 10-minute round is very, very tough. But he catches him with the right hook there, right off the beginning of the second round, but immediately Ilyukhin's going to get right back down. You can stop him once, but you can't stop him twice in a row. He's just too talented. As again, not going for the submissions, which is probably a mistake, but at the same time, I'm sure he is very wary of his jiu-jitsu, so it is smart in a way, but I feel like he can get a finish a lot easier if he postured up. But he knows he's probably going to just go the distance with him. Gets this takedown again. Oh, arm triangle. Here we go. Undefends it. Thought we were going to get another submission for the night. Throws a few right hands to the body. Pound on Ensign here. None of the blows land with any degree of power. Big John's going to stand him up. And now Ensign's definitely slowing down a little bit. Quick punch doesn't hit it. Rolls the shoulders, relieves some pressure here. Jabs wide, lands the big right hand. And, again, Ilyukhin is able to get a hold of him. Got him against the ropes. Ensign's breathing very, very hard. He's been getting thrown around for about 20 minutes now. And that's another round, I would say, for Ilyukhin. As after that punch fails to land from Ensign, you already know what McCauley is looking for. To get him against these ropes and to trip him up or even just put all that weight on him. Which, yeah. Well, it's both 205. That's a lot of weight putting on somebody. But now, McCauley's getting tired. So this is going to be quite the interesting second half of this fight. And yeah, Ensign's pretty much on E. Brilliant sprawl, though, from Ensign. But this is where you see who wants it more in this second half. But again, looking for those takedowns. It's ugly, but he got him. He's pushed on his hands and knees. So this might be a great point for a nice knee to the side of the head, and that's exactly what he does. Oh my God, went for another vicious knee, but he got him back up. And Ensign with a 1-2, but McCauley again equal to it. A just ragged-looking takedown attempt here. He got the single leg. Both guys are so tired. Just going off of instincts. They know, especially for McCauley, he knows that his takedowns are tough to stop, even if he's tired, because he will just outwork you, and he's doing it here. It's been ugly as sin, but he's been getting it done. Scramble. Ensign tries to get back up, but he's left turtled up with McCauley on his back. Scrambles back to his feet, and that's probably going to be a bad idea. Oh, no. Oh, all right. So they actually were able to separate a little bit. So now we're back to striking, potentially. Missed the vicious right hand as the left jab hits. And our final round here, yeah, the crowd booing that one. They know both guys are pretty much on E. And they're just trying to shoot in as much as they can. And Ensign stops that takedown and sprawls it. Trip takedown. Got the excellent inside leg trip here. Now trying to pass side control. Trying to get out of it. Got side control with ease. So here we go, looking for mount. Just gives up his back instead. Got the body triangle, that's it. Wow. Stopped him. Crazy. Looking for it again. Keeps fighting it off. That shows you how great Inoue's submission defense is. Defending these body triangle rear naked chokes. You have to be a bad motherfucker to do that. Oh my god, he gives up his back again. Got both hooks in again. This time, nope. Doesn't flatten him. Unreal. Will he finally take... Oh my... He just kept on fighting off. Did Inoue. He's got so much fight in him. I would say... McCauley wins this one. Yeah. No surprise there on who won that fight, but I cannot believe he survived that final round. He had him basically the entire round with his hooks in, on his back. Couldn't get the job done, unfortunately, but gotta praise Ensign for that toughness. That's a tough guy to put away for sure. Without as Wanda, the Crusher Braga, and the Magic Man, Akihiro Gono. Joe Hamilton, the referee, cage-side judges here. Can he make it 4-0 and get 2 straight victories over Braga, or Braga avenge that loss? Oh, there's a stunning right hook that knocks him down. Looking to finish the fight early in this first round. Can't quite put him away, though, so he's going to hang in there. Is Braga. Maybe he'll be able to grab something from the bottom here. Yeah, Gono blocks him. Oh, Kimura. Oh, wow. That could have been bad. They stand back up, though, and that's exactly what Akihiro Gono wants to hear. 1-2 here, jab straight right. Quick punch doesn't land it. 1-2, Braga avoids both of them. Yeah, Braga is just getting completely outmatched, completely outclassed. Akihiro Gono is by far the best welterweight on the planet with this type of performance here. Nice 1-2 again, jab hits home, hits him with a straight right. Braga's only chance is get a submission from the bottom, I think, and it's just not going to happen. Maybe I'll get a submission on top, too, but especially being a shoot-the-box guy, you can tell he's so one-dimensional, or that also just shows you how great Akihiro Gono's striking is. Got him with a body kick, can't connect the jab, hits a straight right. Gono's getting tired, though. This jab and a right roundhouse kick to the ribs. Looking for a takedown attempt, couldn't take the initiative. Lands the left jab, big right hand misses. Taking the initiative again. Jab, straight right hand. Jab, right hook. Some good shit here. There's another one, too, from Gono. Jab and a right cross. Jab, right hook. Some strikes to the body. Braga defends him well there. Oh, too slow on the last kick, too, and Braga even catches it. Can't take him down, though. Maybe he'll take him down here. Yep, he got him. So at least he gets a takedown. Something to look forward to in the future. Not rushing in, worried about the grapple. Oh, crunching straight right on the jaw from going after the jab and knocked him down again. Trying to finish the fight, but Braga's back up to his feet again. He gets dropped again to begin the round, and he's already down as far as getting knocked down twice. Braga, though, look for that takedown. Can't take him down. Got him against the ropes. Braga again trying to go for the takedown after they separated, but just Gono, man. The striking has been too much for him. Catches him with the right hook after the left jab. Another right hook after the jab is wide this time. Braga, though, again, looking for those takedowns. Got him against the ropes. Grab him both legs, trying to take him down. He's got him. So we got 5 minutes here to really work with for Wanda Braga. He really can't do anything, though, on the bottom, or on top, rather, excuse me. And now here comes the underhook, looking for some separation. Not enough, though. He's got side control now. I mean, if Braga at least goes for a submission, he's got a good chance here. Kimura, well, that gets blocked. So there went that. Hamilton stands the back up 1-2. Braga avoids both of them. Right hook here after the jab doesn't connect. Yeah, Braga trying to, again, grapple up with him. Jab with right hand. And yeah, another round for Akihiro Gono, even though we're not really basing it off of that. But you gotta believe that he's winning this fight. But what a single leg takedown with all the time in the world left in this fight for Wanda Braga to get something going here. He just can't. He's getting out grappled here, which is crazy. Oh, here we go. Now he's starting to get something going. Half guard in the mount. Oh boy. Powerful shots. Wanda Braga pounding away. Gives up his back now. Rear naked choke. If he gets both hooks in, it's got to be it. Oh boy. Oh my god, another guy that defends these rear naked chokes. Oh, and he got him. What a win for Wanda Braga. What a rematch. That we will have a trilogy fight for these two men. And yeah, we'll definitely be crowning a welterweight champion between these two. What a comeback for Wanda Braga. You know Akihiro Gono is going to be kicking himself with this one. Dropped him twice. Couldn't get the job done. Loses for the first time. What a fight. And that shows you how different this environment is compared to some of the other fights around the world. I mean, they just fought for 15 minutes. Or not even 15 minutes, rather, excuse me. They just fought for 25 minutes at this point. That is a whole lot of time. That's much more than you would fight in Pancrase. That's more than you'd fight in Shudo. The gas tank is definitely going to get challenged here. You need to be a well-conditioned athlete to make this work. And that shows you how talented Wanda Braga is, getting that win in another submission victory tonight. Haven't seen a knockout. Well, we've gotten a couple of submission wins. It's our co-main event. Kazuyo Takahashi and Frank Shamrock. Our cruiserweight fight. Our first ever cruiserweight fight in company history. Or actually the second one now, excuse me, after the first one that we saw with Ensign in McCauley. As far as Kazuyo Takahashi moves in, 1-2, doesn't land either blow. Shamrock got him into the corner potentially, jabbing the exchange. Oh, caught him with a feint. Great right head kick. Thought he was going to maybe rock him with that one. Back into the... Oh my god, his striking is just so fucking good. Roundhouse kick to the ribs after the jab. Frank's striking has been incredible. Jab lands beautiful straight right again. Kazuya Takahashi's a tough dude though. Oh, last kick gets caught. Oh, doesn't get taken down though. So pulls the leg freeze for back striking. Nothing but air on the big right after the left hand lands rather. Back at him into the corner again. Tries to jab, missed it. Oh, big head kick that dodged it though. Did Kazuya Takahashi, but he lands a left jab. Shoots into Frank Shamrock. Here we go, Frank. Leading E-bar. Oh, we got him. Frank Shamrock, man. Striking was looking pretty good, and he said, fuck it, I'm going to tap him out of here with the knee bar. I'm surprised that was only rated decent, but at the same time, I guess it was pretty one-sided, but what a win for Frank. In his 1FC debut as Hicks and Gracie and Volkan. What a main event fight this is. Ringside judges here. Got at least 25 pounds on him. Does Volkan. Here we go. They clinch up, and this is exactly what Volkan wants. Greco-Roman slam, but now Hickson's on his back, so we'll see how Hickson can do with his jiu-jitsu against somebody like Volkan. He's struggling to get up. Yeah, Volkan doing a good job. Takes the opportunity to transition from full guard, or half guard to full guard, yep. Yeah, Volkan knows that, oh, he's going to go for the armbar. Yeah, that's what you got to worry about for sure. Got to make sure he's got no room to work with, but at the same time, oh, there's an elbow here from Hickson on the bottom. Yeah, doesn't want to get caught again. With a submission, Volkan doing a very, very good job here of understanding when he's going to be in danger. He's slamming the shit out of Hicks and Gracie, though. Knee bar. That would have been crazy. To tap out to tap out a Gracie in general is crazy, but to tap out with a knee bar would have been pretty tough. So scramble, Hickson's up first. Oh, ends up in side control here. Looking for mount. Almost got it, but he just ends up scrambling, bucking his hips. Oh, here we got a waist lock here. Does Hickson take him down? Wow, defends it. Crazy. Well, what a round for Volkan. He's definitely up in this fight. Moves in, clinches with him. Another takedown. Yeah, he cannot stop these slams. Keeps him guessing. Blocks attempt to pull guard. Takes the opportunity and well here and manages to pull guard. Hickson's in big, big trouble. As I say that, though, triangle choke doesn't get him. That would have been crazy. But again, has a Gracie. You know he's going to be dangerous on his back. He's been going for the arm bars and triangles. It just takes one, though, for him to get this win. But Volkan is hanging in there. He's doing a very, very good job. He's making sure he doesn't get caught too much. He's only been getting caught in one submission attempt per round, which is great to see. But yeah, he's just slowing things down. Hickson's on top here, though, and now he's looking to get side control, but he passes, but it's a scramble already. He's on his back pulling guards. We're back. Another scramble. On his back again. Yeah, I mean, Hickson, now that he's on top here, it's going to be interesting to see what Hickson can do. Because he should be a better grappler on the ground, but he is not. Volkan's been doing a very, very good job. Oh, he's turned it up now. Oh, sees the knee strike about to be thrown, so Volkan easily gets out of there. He's getting tired, but so is Hickson. So both guys getting tired here. Oh, takedown attempt. These Greco-Roman slams for Volkan have just been too much for Hickson. And now we're at the halfway point of the fight. In the third round, it has pretty much been all Volkan. As far as the slams have been impressive. So he gets another one here. He has been in control of the fight for the majority of the time. He's been looking really, really good. Really, really good as far as he keeps him guessing now. Again, just trying to make sure. Oh, Gracie's skillfully moving the full guard. This is not good, though, if you're Volkan. You don't want to get caught. Trying to go for a double underhook. Doesn't allow it. Good job here from Volkan from fighting him off. Again, making sure that he's clinging very, very tightly to Rickson so he doesn't get caught. Rickson now looking for a takedown. Brilliant sprawl. Pushed him on his hands and knees again. Went for the vicious knee strike, but that, now, oh, they come together and clinch. Volkan again. Maybe a slam? Yep, another fucking slam. Slammed him down. Trying to move. Volkan doesn't allow it. I mean, Volkan has just been on a mission. It's kind of hilarious. In every save we have done, a Gracie has been pretty much butt. And that is the case for this win as well. As Rickson is now just 10 minutes away from losing for the very first time. We'll see, though. Maybe he can get something going. Another Greco-Roman slam. Got us back. Body triangle. Oh, my. He can get the job done here. Oh, lost the body triangle. That's actually very, very impressive. Now, waiting for it again. Trying to go for the body triangle. Again, Rickson's fighting it off. Trying to roll. It's a stalemate. Joel Amazon's going to stand him back up. Yeah, the fatigue, again, pressuring both guys. But Volkan is up for the challenge. He's not going down. Gracie, though, with a leg sweep. Got a nice inside leg trip. So now Rickson. It's now or never. And, grabs the leg. Trying to sweep from the bottom. Oh, my God. Pulls the leg free. Stops the sweep entirely. That would have been crazy. That would have been nuts. It now passes. It's only half guard, though. Blocks the attempt to sweep. Another blocked sweep. Yeah, Volkan doing a good job. Just making sure he's out of danger. But again, Rickson going for a takedown, but that gets sprawled out. And looking for the knee to the head. But again, just scooted away from it. Great. Rickson's doing a good job of getting takedowns here in the final round. But, knee bar. If he can tap him out with 20 seconds left, oh my God, that would have been insane. But yeah, I'd have to go with Volkan here. Yeah, I think that's the right call. What a fight, though. That lived up to expectations. To think we about saw somebody win with 20 seconds left, though, that would have been a crazy way to win it. What a win in your one debut for Volkan. Thanks all of his sponsors for backing him as well. Thanks all of his family, friends, and supporters. What a win for Volkan. 169 people, though. We're getting more and more people as time moves on. That is awesome to see. Yeah, the heavyweight division, very, very fun. Frank and Kazuya Takahashi, as far as the cruiserweights, same thing for McCauley and Inoue. I can't wait to do the trilogy fight between those two men for the welterweight title, because I feel like that's got to be the right thing to do. Maybe, though, we might have Wander take on somebody else for the welterweight title, just so it's a fresh matchup for the first time. But a lot of good fights here on this card. Very, very pleased with it. We increased the popularity in the U.S. too. Great to see. As, yeah, definitely want to put over Volkan, Braga. Yeah, that'll probably be it, though. Not a whole lot of fight as far as performance bonuses tonight, but good nonetheless. And we made $17,000, so you can't beat that. We're making money. Good shit there. So yeah, we'll be going to Brazil now for the first time going out of the U.S. We'll see how's Rickson's recovery time. 43 days. So yeah, he will probably be able to fight on that 1 versus Gracie Jiu-Jitsu card. So that's going to be nice. We got a contract negotiation as well. So we'll do that off screen. But thank you all for watching here for episode 2. Again, if you do not like the skin, let me know in the comments. We'll switch back to the other one. But that will do it, though, for this second episode here. We see Volkan beating a Gracie. But now we'll see how the Gracies do as a whole against 1FC. Will Gracie Jiu-Jitsu get the job done in Brazil, or will they let their country down? Taking on a lot of foreigners on that card, but there is the main event, Brazil versus Brazil, with Walid Ismail and Royce Gracie. It's going to be an interesting fight for sure, especially with a lot of time, 40 minutes. Anything can happen with those two Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu artists. And the long time limits definitely help out a lot of the grapplers for sure. But we'll see what happens on that card in our next episode. Take care, everyone.